Hola, SoccerBeat lovers, is your boy, Lebohang Cheese Boy. The cheese is real mozzarella, the one and only Bafetu. I'm sitting here with Whiskas Slim Cut, the one and the only best keeper in South Africa and Africa. Actually, the world, Mfetu. You know, when you have unfortunately today, SoccerBeat lovers, we don't have Mike around. He's got some family commitments, but you know what? The show still continues. You know, I got Nippy. We're gonna break it down for you. Talking Orlando Pirates. I think what a game today. You know. We didn't expect a Pirates that could come back like that. You know, I got shocked
Yeah.
when City scored that first goal. You know, and you know, looking at the defensive errors as well, I think there's still a lot of work to be done. But I think what's important right now for Maparana is that the 3 points is in the bag. Moeneeb, I don't know what your take on the game. How did you
100%. 100% Cheese, you know. Listen, we apologize to our people. You know, they normally like seeing the Mikey here, but I don't know where the Mikey, what happened to Mikey? Cheese, have you heard anything? Because I'm feeling sad, you know. It's like my one arm is missing.
Comments, people that play defensive midfielder, they're always defensive. So it's defensive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we miss him today. We miss you, Mikey. We miss you today. But Cheese, today, listen, my brother. Like you said, you had well. You know, listen, the 3 points is important. The 3 points is important to all of us. We need to close that gap, you know, and to see the character and the fight that we had again today, because it wasn't easy with those boys, because cities are well organized. They get back into shape, you know. I was a bit worried in the first half because when we got into their attacking third, I think that we were really slow in rotating the ball. There was no change of tempo when we got into that final third, and that allowed for them to get into their shape again, you know, and they get into their shape really quickly. But in the second half, when you could see again, when Kota came on, the substitutes and all those players came on, when we just into that final third, we need to change the tempo. And when we change the tempo, that's when we got behind them and in, you know. Sometimes when we get the ball, yes, I understand we're a team that likes to build up, like to move the ball. But when we get into areas where, especially against a team that's so well organized, and we get them outnumbered on the sides where our strength is, we have to go at them one-on-one. We have to go at them one-on-one. We shouldn't allow them that time to get back, you know. But again, tactics, wara. It's important for us, the 3 points. That is key. Those 3 points is very, very key. And there's a lot of good points that's also been doing that showed up today in today's game.
Yeah, I know. No, true that, Nim, because when I looked at it as well, I think maybe the game that was abandoned, I think it gave the guys a bit of a rest as well.
Yeah,
we talk about that rest. The guys were all over City from the first half. City was here to play on a transition, you know, and they managed to get 1 goal, you know. And I think maybe a learned lesson for Adino. I think he was a little bit naive, you know, with I
good point.
The chewing gum, Chueza, chewing gum.
What's his name, Cheese? The chewing gum.
Yeah, the chewing gum Chueza. Yeah, he was a bit of a problem for him because I think also Moeneeb, they realized that the fullbacks really go high up, and Chueza was not really tracking back, so he was the play out man, you know. And I'm glad they picked that up and they sorted it out in the second half, you know. But with Van Rooyen there, I think he had a bit of a problem with Chueza there.
Yes, 100% Chiefs. And that is, I think, so we use our fullbacks always. Our fullbacks was always massive in our attacks as well. But I think today Dino was just a little bit too confident, thinking, you know what, I can, because of his speed and his pace, and he always gets back. He always thinks that, listen, I can get back and I can fight there. But like you say, this guy chewing gum, what's his guy? Chewing gum, yeah, I'll say chewing gum. You know, he completely matched him for pace, and he cheated when he saw that Dino was all the time going inside, going to help with the attack, and really depending on his speed getting back, he just thought, let me cheat a bit. You know, and that's where they caught us on the first goal, because he wasn't quick enough to get back. And I think Dino will learn from this as well, because he's not going to catch up with everything. So rather think as a defender first. When we join in attack, yes, that is our secondary duty. But our first duty is to defend. So get in the better position so that when they do counter us, where Cape Town City is a team that plays completely on the counter attack. And so once we go forward and we cannot be of assistance there, get into a good position so that we know, because their counter attack is really quick as well. There was a few, this boy Francis as well was really quick. You know, all these boys are really quick, and that's why I think we in defensively, when you mentioned as well, Cheese, you mentioned as well defensively, we lack a lot of pace there at the back. Because there's many times when they hit the ball over and you could just see, if it's not for Dino with his pace down the side, but my man, that the two centre backs, knowing that, okay, I understand that we play the high press, right? But we should also know that, listen, we should be ready to be on that back foot as well, because the counter attack, especially against a team like Cape Town City, who's quick on the counter attack, and we do not have the pace. So it's important that our positioning is really key when we are on the transition going forward, and when they're starting to come at us, prepare mentally. Our rest defense should be organized so that we're just a little bit more better prepared for pace like that.
Yeah, no. Noted. Maybe I also picked it up, and I'm sure a lot of fans picked it up as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the guys looked a little bit fresh today. I saw there was a lot of
Yeah.
energy, a lot of buzz. I saw Mbata,
Yeah.
being all over the place. The Mbata that I normally know. I think the rest has done him really well as much as he was injured.
Yeah.
And what I also picked up in this game was that Rilo as well, Mufukeng. I think the
Yeah.
boy is tremendous. I think he tried. He
Yeah.
always tries, and I think he's the only player that's trying to create opportunities. And what
Yeah.
you make of Tito today, man? I just felt like Tito was a little bit sluggish, slowish.
Yeah.
He never really gave us anything today.
Yeah, I think he was a bit off today. I think so too, I think decision making on the ball a bit, that for me was a little bit off today. But, you know, for a creative player, I expect I rather prefer you make the positive error than trying to make the error doing something negative or something that doesn't help the team. So I can give him I give him credit for trying because he's always looking for that pass for us, but he was just a little bit sluggish today. It wasn't his day today. It was an off day for him today. So and that's why I think the injury. Let's hope the injury isn't too serious, because in our careers, I'm glad one off day was not too bad, and rather one off day than a whole season of off days. You know what I'm saying, Cheez? So today was an off day. Let's just hope his injury is not too bad, because we still have a lot of games to be played, and Tito is key for us. So yes, we accept you had an off day today, but let's just get that injury over. Let's hope the injury is not too bad, so we can get him back in again. Because you can see a lot of changes that came on as well. Coach has been using a little bit, the rotation that everyone is speaking about. You can see the players are starting to fit in nicely. So there is a little bit happening where our squad is getting that rest that they need.
Yeah. No, serious, Moeneeb. No, chat in fact. I hope Parania you can hear. Guys, this is how we saw the match as well. I think Paris
Yeah.
dictated the game from the start till the finish, and they did everything that they could, and City was a stubborn team. I mean,
Yeah.
a team coached by Mushin. You really know, tactically,
Yeah.
they're very disciplined, and they played on the
Yeah.
counter, they got their goal, and Paris had to dig deep, they really had to dig deep because at some stage, Moeneeb, I'm like,
100%.
if we lose this game, the league is gone. What was your thoughts on that after we went 1-0
Exactly,
down?
Cheese. That was Cheesy. That I didn't care who it was. I wasn't even thinking of the opponent. All I was thinking about is we need to get the result. And the way we were playing in the first half with a slow tempo, trying to move the ball from side to side, I was getting a little bit frustrated and irritated because we need to go quickly. Because when this is the thing as well, Cheese. So it can happen. Like I felt that way where, listen, we're moving the ball so slowly. Now I start to get irritated. Let's get to the box, But that mentality cannot transcend in a football game. We can't have that mentality in a football game. We needed the patience to break this team down. And that is what our team showed. Our team showed that, Cheese, where we were patient in moving the ball, patient, and we never gave up. We kept at it all the time. Even when the changes came and the wingers started to do a little bit more intensity, a little bit more urgency on the wing side. But me, I was getting frustrated because I needed the result. But it's so important that our players stay calm. Our players stayed calm and just knew, listen, we need to grind this one out. Grind it out, because that was just a block hole there and we just needed to grind it out. And our players showed a lot of patience and a lot of maturity as well. Because, look, me, I was losing my head on the seat here, Cheese. I was losing my head on the seat here, So how does it feel for them in there? But the composure they showed just, brought so much joy to me knowing that, listen, in a time of need, we need calm heads, and that is what we have there, Chiefs. That is what we have there. I could hear our supporters in the stand as well, going crazy, urging the sound. Jeez, how's that bloody sound in our
Oh,
stadium there? The
no.
supporters, my brother.
Big
Yes, they
up.
just drive our players, and that is amazing, man. Even when we 1-0 down, they're behind our players, pushing them, and our players just showed the calmness, but knew the 12 men on the side is going to drive us forward. And you could see that at the end. There was no giving up on this game, and that's what I loved about this team. And you saw Coach. Coach was fighting there. I thought he said some Spanish word. I heard him say that. Say your master did. I don't know if it's Spanish or what, but I just said, say your master did. But that's the passion. That's what we want to see. From the stand to the field to coach as well. They
Yeah.
must maybe just try and find, in case you need to find the subtitles of it word. Yeah, your
Yeah.
master D. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, SoccerBeat lovers, look, let's just go to an ad break. We need to pay the bills. See you right after the break. We're going to be talking about the subs that made a real huge impact. I
Yeah.
think the tactical change in the second half really brought a different Paris to the second half. And we'll also be touching on Shandu's role playing as a second striker. We'll be back. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, George hopes he's cooked up the perfect multi-bet. But even if his bets start missing, George keeps smiling. You see, even with multiple misses, George knows he can still win big. A revolution, a revelation, a roaring masterpiece of betting brilliance. Imagine that, multiple misses on his bet slip and George is still a big winner with the world's first bet saver from Betway.
Welcome back, SoccerBeat lovers. It's your boy Lebohang Cheese Boy Buko and mozzarella, the real cheese cheddar, Petunipi, Whiskas, the one and only Alice. Yeah, I just super fun with person, fun Alice. Yeah. Nipi, in fact, the sub. Let's talk about the sub. Let me know about the subs. In fact, I was happy with the subs because I felt like why isn't Kotan not playing from the last 2 games? And I'm like, where's the point?
Yeah.
At the back of my mind, I'm thinking, after the game of the derby where he was taken out in the first half, I think the coach wanted to protect the youngster because remember, you have a Rilo that's doing well and there's pressure when to do well. We don't have a Saleng to play in that position. So I think the coach gave him a rest to try and recoup himself and look what he did today.
Yeah, 100% Cheese, man. And how old is Nkota? He's a young boy still, no?
Yeah. Very, very young.
He's a young boy. So that's what I'm saying, Cheese. What the attitude on him, man. I love his attitude. Because you know how youngsters are when they get taken out or stuff like that. Oh, the coach don't like me. What? No. You know what I loved? When he knew it was time for him to come on, and Tito got injured, the way he was turning his socks there, ready to go on. You know? He wasn't sitting there like this. He was turning that socks already, getting ready, you know, because he knew good attitude. You could see him when he came on as well. He knew exactly what to do. He knew what needed to be done as well. Because as soon as we got into that areas where he was, the energy got one-on-one. I'm taking you. He's not allowing that second defender to come across to come and cover. No. His mindset was, if I'm going to have you one-on-one, I'm going to take you one-on-one. And that is the difference he brought to us. Even it was him with that let me see. Yes, it was him that whipped the ball for Mabaso, and Mabaso was in. Yes, one-on-one with it, right? What is now Dondolo? Chiefs.
Dondolo,
Dondolo, I think Dondolo. That is Chiefs' opponent in the CAF Champions League, ne? So, hey, listen, Chiefs, so he took on that Dondolo on the left-hand side, got in there, whooped the ball in, Mabaso on the end. Oh, Mabaso's also now, I have to speak about Mabaso as well. Yeah. You know, that boy's a real killer now in that box there. A real sniper.
So Villarreal must be careful. The boy's going to be the all-time goal scorer for Orlando Pirates if he keeps on.
Holy shit, but we have to. Chiefs, you know what, yes, man, we always eat his powers, you know, but when we need him, he's always there for us. He's always there for us, and that wasn't an easy goal to score as well. You know, the nice side foot, but the quality of the cross as well, and his timing of the run onto the ball, and just the delicate touch into the corner. He's always there when we need him, and that is important. You know, I'm happy for Mosele, Mosele, Dondolo. You know, it's always difficult to see Dondolo. You know, because the ball is this size, cheesy. Dondolo's just under the ball. You know, the ball. I think the ball is bigger than Dondolo. Than Grondlo. You know, but you know what? He's a short man with a big heart, and you can see, man, he just brings that little life into the team as well. So I'm glad he's getting his run again, you know, and I'm happy for Mosele. Mosele coming on. It's just, I think, testament for him scoring the goal. That's the hard work that he's been putting in, Cheese. We don't know, but we know it football-wise. If you're out for such a long time, and the game will reward you if you do the right things. And I don't care how he scored that goal. I think it was with his nipple when he nipped it into the you know.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't care.
Nippy, yeah. I think the star of the badge is scored the goal.
It was Nipple, Cheese. But you know what? I'm happy for him as well. Because, you know, the hard work reaped reward. He was sacrificing and working hard to get in. He gets his chance and scores the goal. I'm happy for him. The substitutes we made really made a difference for us because we always argue. Yeah. We need a little bit of rotation, coach, a little bit of rotation. We have these little ones coming in now and doing the business for us. You know? Yeah. They have that, Cheese, and I'm very happy. I'm happy.
That was key, Nippy. I think that was key because, I mean,
yes.
Njonjo came into that midfield, you know, and he just bossed it, you know, the shortest guy on the field, and he packs a power. Hey, let me tell you, I played with this boy while he was playing in the NFD. Nippy, Mamela. They come in small packages. Yeah, he's one of them, that short guy.
Cheese, my man. I saw that one shot at Dondolo. He hit a shot in the week, my brother. My man, that I can see the power on that shot. Hi, my man. That man's whole leg, till by his foot, is made of a thigh. He's just got the thigh. He's got no calf, no knee. He's just one big thigh till by the foot, my friend. So there must be power there, my brother.
Oh, Moeneeb. Yeah, man. Yo, I'm loving talking Pirates, man. You know how it is when the team
Always.
wins, when the team loses, guys. We hear when the team draws. We hear they try and fix
Yeah.
things. We hear they try and give solutions as well. You know, and
Yeah.
something that I also picked up. I think now there's a way whereby if we can't go through the middle, we have Nkota that's got a good delivery. We got a Mahopa, we got a Mabasa. You know, we can get a Brilo on the right. We can get a Shandu to
Yeah.
bring in the ball in the box. So there's a lot of things happening. The changes are happening. There's a Mosele now that's coming in. Look, we took out Makaula. They thought we can't take out Makaula because he's the core of
Yeah.
the team. Yes, he's a key player in the team.
Yeah.
But also, guys like Mosele are coming in. He's one of the underrated players, quality player.
Yeah.
You know, Sele, Nkondo, you know, look at it, Nkota,
Yeah.
I mean, these guys were superb today, you know, and I think the subs won the game for Pirates today. That just shows
Yeah.
you the things that we say here at SoccerBeat. Guys, be ready. If you are not playing, be ready. This thing is a marathon.
Yeah.
Look at them coming in.
100.
Mosele eventually got himself a goal. You know, I think
Yeah.
that's the spirit that we need to have at the Orlando Pirates team. Because my thought was like, if these guys don't get a result today, I felt like this league
Gone.
was going to be over. It was going to be over
Gone.
because
Jeez.
at the end of the day,
Gone.
games in hand don't mean
Yeah.
we have the point.
Mean
We have
nothing.
to grind. We have to win the game.
100%.
Yeah.
100.
With that being said, Moeneeb, let's go pay the bills in Fetu. SoccerBeat lovers. Sabuya, 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 sabuya.
Golden liquid pouring, gold splashing, gold swirling, waves of gold foaming, cut to reveal more gold. It's easy to make a beer that looks gold, but to make a beer that wins gold, that's a different story. Carling Black Label, Africa's most awarded beer.
Itawola, we back, guys. I think a great victory for Orlando Pirates. I think they dominated the game full 90 minutes. I think
Yeah.
there's no way City can complain and say they could have edged, or they were gonna say the pundits said this. We didn't say anything before the game. So,
Yeah.
you know, so the boys
Yeah.
did the job. 3 points in the bag in Orlando. Now the team has to wait and see what's next. Another interesting fact, Moeneeb, Champions League against MC Alger, a very strong team that Pirates will be facing. I think another huge challenge for Amaparane Yamfetu. As for the
Yeah.
league, I think the guys need to take each and every game like a cup final.
Yeah.
Going into the next match, I think the coach now he's got a pool of players that he can choose from, you know. And what
Yeah.
does this mean for a player like Salem? If you don't come and join the ship as early as possible, you know, the
Yeah.
ship might leave you behind, you know, as much as the team
Yeah.
does need. But at the end of the day, while the team gets the results, nobody's gonna wait for you. So I hope you can hear us out. Jump into that ship, my boy, because when the guys go lift up the trophies and get the medals, you don't want to be left
Yeah.
out, you know. And going into the
100%.
Champions League now, Moeneeb, what's your take on the Pirates draw against
I'm happy.
MC Alger in the Champions League?
Geez, I'm happy. I'm happy, bro. For one thing is, and the games are becoming thick and fast, you know. So if you want to be challenging and competing, we need to be playing at that intensity, you know, and playing like this. This is the quarterfinals now. It's the money end of the way. This is what we've been actually aiming to get at into this round of the competition. So I don't if all the opponents that we're gonna get is gonna be tough opponents now, you know, no matter who it is, because it's guys who's gotten out of their group. Yeah. So if you want to win the Champions League, you want to compete against the best, you have to beat the best. And MC Algiers is the one that's standing in our way right now. You know, I think we've showed that grit. We've got the determination. If things are not going our way, we can grind the result out. If you are going to sit in your box there, you come into us, we sit in our box there. We are going to work you so that we get into there. You know, the only thing is that I worry is that Cheez is now, you know, that obviously this team is going to be studying us as well. So what are we going to be doing? Are we going to be going toe to toe with him as if we go there? What are we playing, home first or away first? Do we know that the fixture, Cheesy? Do we know the fixture? Are we playing home or away first?
We do know the fixture. We playing away first.
Okay, so we can play from a middle third as well. That is our strength. We can play on the counter attack. We have all these game plans. It's just that hopefully on the day the coach selects the one that works. Because I know I think Sundown still not hurts, but I think the lesson that we've learned there is that we needed a different game plan there. And this is that competition now, Cheese, where we play these big boys now. We need to know we're going away from home. You know, as much as we'd like to express ourselves there, we also have to show them the respect to say, hey, listen, we know you're not our house, so let us see what you can do. And if you think we cannot play on the counter-attack, we have that Nkota who's got on motorbike wheels. We've got Rele who's got on motorbike wheels. They can come from a deep position and go at you as quickly as anything else. So we can play out of the counter-attack. You know what I'm saying, Cheese? So it's just us selecting the proper game plan for that day there. And then when we go there, we can either beat you there or we get a draw there. Eh? 4 lungs! Yeah. We've got all these Owens. You know what I'm saying, Cheese? So what I'm saying is, if we go to them first, proper game plan, which I feel would be play on the counter-attack. No stress. When you come to your house, when you come to us here, you're going to have a big problem here. But as long as we can get either win or a draw there, when you come here to us, you're going to see a different animal. You know, we're going to see people on the ship. And you're going to see the first time a ship has rocket wheels when you come here to Orlando Stadium. So the tactic is very important that we're going to be needing there.
I'm back, Nippy.
You made a quick overlap there, brother.
I made a quick overlap, my man. Man, things are happening. You know, when Pirates wins, all the networks and everything gets shut down, my man. You know, and some people are spying on me. They're spying on me if I know where Saleng is, you know.
That's sharp, Cheese. That's sharp, my brother.
Yeah, man.
So that's what I'm saying, Cheese. It's tactical. It's important that we get our tactics right over there. Once we get our tactics right, I have faith in our players to do the business.
Yeah, no, most def, Nipping Faith. Yeah, with that being said, Nipping Faith, I think we've reached a part of our show where we need to close now and wait for the next match. And we can only say congratulations, Orlando Pirates, Maparapara.
Yeah.
Those guys on the other side, be alert. The ship is still coming slowly. We can see you from far, and sometimes you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to shoot early, but you might shoot at the last moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Me and Moeneeb, Joseph, Slim Cat was signing out, Buffett. And out.
Dankie, Jen.
Oh yeah.
See you soon.
SoccerBeat, what?